more Purple Banditos? Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Light Platinum. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time, we made our way here to the World Championship after catching all the remaining legendary Pokemon in this game. In today's episode, we're going to make our way inside and begin taking on all the strongest champions of every region. Now, as you can see, I've actually trained up our Pokemon quite a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how things have been going. As you can see, Verse has the leftovers, which I think will be very good. Fluffy has the Dragon Fang. Shocky has the Quick Claw. Roku has the Charcoal. Grouchy has the Scope Lens, and last but not least, Slow has the Twisted Spoon. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the moves. Slow has Bite, Hyper Beam, Psychic, and Psych Up. Moving on up, then, we continue onwards to our boy Grouchy, who has Hyper Beam, Lava Surf, Earthquake, and Rock Climb. I think those are pretty good. Roku has Earthquake, Fly, Flamethrower, and Fire Blow. We have Shocky with Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, Thunder, and Thrash. We have Fluffy with Dragon Claw, Outrage, Crunch, and Earthquake. With that last one, we have Verse with Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Hyper Beam, and Surf. And I believe that our team is very well prepared. As you can see, they're all about level 80-ish, 82-ish, with Verse being a little bit higher. So let's go ahead and make our way inside of the World Championship then, guys. And we begin into the tournament to find out who the best trainer in the world is going to be. So yes, we would like to participate in the World Championship. Let's make our way inside, and we have made it. Look! Is that Bowl Cut? This is the first round. Anyone who loses battle will be eliminated, but the winner will go on. The first battle is Rodri versus Myrna. Let the battle begin. Here we go. Rodri versus Myrna. The first round in the World Championship, and I am very excited for this. Let's go ahead and take on Pokemon Trainer Myrna then. Also, I'm going to go ahead and explain the World Championship to you guys for those of you that don't know too much about it. I also have Fluffy up in front. I feel pretty good that Fluffy can handle it. All these Pokemon are only going to be about level 60. So at least the first couple battles are not going to be that difficult. Now that we're starting the World Championship, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you guys the rules and how this goes. So basically, you have your team of 6 going up against random trainers' team of 6. I think it's 3 rounds against random trainers, and after that, you get to the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals, which will be trainers that we have previously met on our adventure. Now, there are no breaks in between battles, so we will have to revive or heal, full restore, hyper potion, max potion, our Pokemon throughout the battles if necessary. Now, I say if necessary because as we go on into the higher levels of the bracket, of the tournament bracket, the other Pokemon on the enemy's team will be gaining a significant amount of levels. So, as you can see now, they're level 60. But by the time we make it to the quarterfinals, they'll be about 80, semifinals about 90, and if we make it to the finals, it will be about level 100, which I know sounds pretty ridiculous, and it's going to get pretty crazy and pretty insane. A lot of you guys gave me a lot of tips and suggestions. You guys told me to train to above 90, but you know what? I felt very confident in our team, and I think I have a pretty good strategy in mind. We have a pretty good moveset on everybody, and we have a pretty diverse, moveset pool. So I feel pretty good that we'll be able to take down anybody that crosses our way. So I'm looking forward to just seeing how our team does, and I think we're going to do fantastic. I do appreciate all the comments you guys have given me. You guys are absolutely awesome. A couple of you guys were asking if we did catch all the legendaries that we could, and yes, that was all the legendaries. There are no other legendaries that you can catch in this game, so that you can't find Genesect or Keldeo, as I mentioned. None of those Pokemon are actually in Light Platinum, so they pretty much just took the basic ones. They just stayed with those, and they didn't really add in any other crazy ones from the gens. But with that, guys, we're looking pretty good here to defeat Myrna with the first battle. Also, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, give it a like. It really helps the series. And you know what? Get pumped for the World Championship. It's going to be a blast. It's probably going to be quite a long World Championship. Well, honestly, not that long, but it should be an exciting one because there are going to be a lot of battles for us to do. So with that, guys, Float Cell has gone down, and I believe we have defeated Myrna. So there we have it. We made it through the first round. Quite easy. You should honestly probably not take much damage here in the first couple rounds. So we're advancing to the next one. We're taking on, let's see, Rodri versus Katia. So here we go, Rodri versus Katia. So let's go ahead and take her on then. It looks like she's a cheerleader or something, but she also has 6 Pokemon. Oh, per ugly. Oh, those things are so nasty. Can we just knock them out? I don't know why. Whenever I see a PurpleRodri, I just like, I don't know. I shake a little bit. I cringe. I don't like seeing those Pokemon. I'm glad that Fluffy was able to knock them out. So a quick little tip for you guys. As you can see, the first 2 rounds are going to be level 60, 65, 70. So they're not going to be anything too difficult. I believe that's what it's going to be. So if you guys want to just throw out one of your Pokemon who has like a really strong move, kind of like I'm doing, you should be able to completely sweep through here. Honestly, you should not take very much damage from these first 3 rounds. These are the easiest. It's the ones after these first 3, what I like to call like the preliminary stage, that are going to be the super difficult ones. So for now, you should be able to just get accustomed to what the tournament is going to be like and prepare for the brackets that are coming up. Now, another thing about this is that the brackets are randomly generated, except I believe the final. I think the final is only 1 trainer that is always going to be there. But for the semifinals and the quarterfinals, I believe they have a little champ pool, a little pool of champions that they mix up. So depending on, you know, what you're doing or who you're taking on, it might change for you. So you could go through the World Championship a couple times if you guys wanted and battle different trainers. With that, though, we're going to go ahead and take down the Skuntank. This is actually a pretty simple battle, as I said. This is going to be one of the easiest sweeps. I hope you guys enjoy this so far, because after this is when we're really going to have to put the pedal to the metal and really crank it up a bit. I'm really actually going to have to start using my brain. I know, who would have thought? Actually having to use your brain once in a while in Pokemon. And I know, I'm actually going to have to do that once we get into the later stages, because they actually do get pretty difficult. Not going to lie to you guys, it gets very, very difficult. Now, if you don't feel very confident going into the higher stages, you should probably train your Pokemon to about level 90. I think 90 is a really good middle ground if you don't think you can pull it off. But personally, I do feel good about it. I feel confident about it. So I'm just going to keep them here. But for those of you guys that maybe are not as experienced, just go ahead and train them up to 90. That'll probably be very good for you. With that, though, we're going to advance to the 3rd round. So the 3rd battle will be versus Sophia. Here we go, guys. Rodri versus Sophia. So let's go ahead and take on Sophia. This will be our last battle of the day, or at least of this video, because there's still quite a lot of battles to do. Now, I'm feeling good. As you can see, they're only 70, so it's after this, it's gonna get insane, and I'm actually really looking forward to that. It's gonna be a blast. For those of you guys that actually played through the game before, leave me a comment. Let me know how you did, what level your Pokemon and teams were the first time you went through the World Championship, because maybe some of you guys did it at a way earlier level than me. I mean, I would probably be okay with knowing that a couple of you guys beat me by 15 to 20 levels. I'm sure there are a couple Pokemon masters of you out there that are actually way better trainers than me that probably somehow magically beat this with like level 65, 70 Pokemon. I'm going to go ahead and guess that that's doable. That would actually be really, really cool to see if someone could do that, because I feel like it would honestly be really tough to take down level 100 Pokemon with teams of 65 to level 70s. But I don't know. I'm sure there's people out there who can do it. I don't know if I could. I mean, I think I could probably do level 75 to 80. Probably. I think I could pull that off. But I don't know if I could do any lower than that, just because taking down the level 100s in the final would be way too difficult. I'm going to go ahead and switch out, though, and let's actually bring out Verse. We're almost done here with the preliminary battles, as I like to call them, since we have no idea who these trainers are. Or maybe we do. Maybe we randomly bumped into these trainers through some route that I don't even know of, and I don't even remember. I don't know. That could be it. That could be part of it. I am really not too sure. But with that, guys, the camera up is going to go down. We are doing fantastic. The last Pokemon is going to be Floatzel. Now, right after we defeat this Floatzel, we will actually be ending off the video. So, we actually have 2 Pokemon left. But make sure you give this video a like. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys leave me some comments on what's coming up. After this, we make our way to the higher bracket, and we will be facing trainers that we actually know. So make sure you guys leave me some comments on what's coming up. I really need your help on the next couple brackets, so make sure you leave me some comments. I really appreciate it, guys. We're gonna go ahead and take down the Pidgeot, and with that, we will hopefully have defeated this trainer. So I really appreciate it, guys. Next time, we will continue from here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode in the next rounds. Goodbye.